Hey, we're moving right along with Let Her Go by Passenger. We've covered the chords and the strumming, and now we're going to get into the fingerstyle sections of the song. Um, so you already know the chords, so what we're going to do is we're going to just leave the left hand out of it for a second and just work on some of the basic fingerstyle patterns that are going to be used. I would suggest seeing my video on basic fingerstyle technique if you feel like you need to review that. I'm not going to go into a lot of technical issues on this video. So if you want to get your hand position and the mechanics of your fingerstyle playing down, you can see that video. So for right now, we're just going to work on the patterns. So if you could start with your index finger resting on string number 3 and your middle finger resting on string number 2. It's kind of your home position, and the thumb's going to reach the 3 bass strings. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're just going to alternate thumb strokes between the 5th string and the 4th string, and that's going to happen on beats 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to stay pretty consistent. Then in some chords, you're going to have to bounce between strings 6 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you really want to get that steady thumb so it feels natural and consistent, because that's going to be going steadily throughout. Okay, so once you can get that steady thumb beat going, either from string 6 to 4 or 5 to 4, then we're going to add the index and middle fingers. Okay, we're going to add them on beat 2 along with the second thumb stroke. So it's going to go like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on beat 2, I play the thumb on string 4 plus the index on string 3 and the middle on string 2. And if you haven't seen my other video on fingerstyle technique, just a little pointer here: keep the fingers on the inside track and the thumb on the outside track so they don't bump into each other like this. Okay, so we're going to try it from string 5 to 4, steady thumb with index and middle playing on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now let's try that same thing but with the thumb going from string 6 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we just have to add one extra index and one extra middle, and they come 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So after beat 3, on the and of 3, which is between beat 3 and 4, you're going to play another index on string 3. Then after beat 4, you're going to play a middle finger on string 2. So we put that all together, and it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Notice the steady thumb. 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Now we're going to try that with a thumb on 6, bouncing from 6 to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, now let's put that with some chords. Okay, so the chorus is going to be F major 7. Hopefully you've already seen the chord section of this series. Okay, so we're going to apply the 6/4 thumb because this chord has a bass note on the 6th string. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, let's try that a few times on the F. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Now let's try it on the C. This time the C is going to be 5 to 4 thumb because the C bass note is on the 5th string. Okay, then we're going to do it on a G. For this G, you don't even really need any other fingers except for the bass note because the other strings you're going to play are all open. So this is a 6 to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then A minor. This is another 5 to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and okay, so we put that all together in the pattern of the song. We got F, C, G, A minor, F, C, G, twice, and then that whole thing repeats. Okay, now the only other embellishments are done with the left hand. The F is just as we did it. Then on the C, on beat 2, instead of having the whole C chord down, you're going to do a hammer on with the second finger. G, and then on the A minor, you're going to do a hammer on with your first finger on beat 2. Okay, so that's going to sound like this. Okay, so let's see how that sounds along with the lyrics. Coming out of the intro, we're going to be on A minor. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. That's where the strumming starts for the verse. One little thing about the end of that first chorus. Only know you love her when you let her go. Okay, going into this G from the C, you're going to do a little pull off. It's almost kind of like a lift off. So right as you hit the G bass note, the first finger pulls off of the second string and you hear that B note, but it's not actually plucked with the fingers. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. And then the strumming starts for the verse. Okay, so next up is the intro.